Welcome back to Nick Talks, and today we're on our third episode of talking about the G5 lore for My Little Pony, Tell Your Tale specifically. Today I'm going to go through episodes 11 to 19, because, I think I can get through more than 5 episodes in a go. Why stopping at 19? Just because I felt like it. I'm the one making the video, you're probably putting this on in the background, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, as I've established in my previous videos, this is where I talk about all the social and magic aspects of the lore in Tell Your Tale, and supposedly at the end of Season 1, I'll discuss everything, any inconsistencies, and whether I like how they've made the lore. We'll see how it goes, I guess, but as for today, let's get into it. Starting with episode 11, we see that Pip has a laptop where she is able to edit her videos for her social media account, which extends the variation of technology in the world. Maritime Bay Day, a holiday in Maritime Bay, seems to have already happened, with fairground activities and events by the sheriff. The Bright House has a large garden that can be used for various events. In episode 12, we see that there are film adaptations of books just like in our world, and that Izzy has an incredible resources or incredible crafting skills to be able to make such things as infrared and X-ray detecting goggles. In episode 13, we see that diving competitions still exist and are now shown on TV. The ponies are still unsure on rules considering how the races can interact in a competition, considering Pegasi can fly, and does that impact diving competitions. There doesn't seem to be such thing as restraining orders, or Posey definitely would have been using one against Izzy in this episode. Izzy is able to go swimming in a rubbish bin without getting ill, and the waste here seems to contain all sorts of things, suggesting that recycling and rubbish sorting isn't a thing in Maritime Bay. Izzy somehow made a magic lantern, possibly due to the specific crystal she put in, which may be a tangential relationship to the Crystal Empire from Generation 4. In episode 14, Sunny randomly transforms into an alicorn in her sleep, casting random magic. She also displays midway transformations, as she's not good at controlling her magic. Zip seems to have built an obstacle course in the abandoned factory that was used in the film. Sunny is able to transform when in an emergency situation and perform whatever magic she needs to, though the amount that she performs may be disproportionate. In episode 15, there is some kind of magic glitter that can do weird things depending on what it's added to, including age spells which were considered high-level magic in the past. Izzy still considers herself not to have any friends, likely because she keeps stealing from everyone and swimming in the rubbish. In episode 16, some Earth ponies have the potential of losing their jobs, especially related to flowers, since their new magic involves creating these, and this aspect is actually being considered by those in charge. Sunny is able to fly, though with a little bit of problems. It's generally accepted that some ponies have lower levels of magic, which is shown in Earth ponies with their new plant growing magic. The process of using magic is described here as believing in yourself, feeling the magic inside, and thinking of something that makes you happy, though it seems that certain movements can also help someone perform spells. The Pegasus News channel covers news across the different regions, and everyone can watch it. Somehow, an Earth pony performed magic on flowers by sneezing on them. In episode 17, the Queen of Zephyr Heights has meetings with newborn children and oversees the buildings and construction and all that. Characters here eat with knives and forks, although seeing all the strange things they can pick up with their hooves, I guess that's not surprising. Episode 18. Pegasi seem to be good at ball games in the sky, while unicorns seem to enjoy gymnastics. Alphabetal, Queen Haven and Sunny seem to be in charge of organising events, rather than Hitch being involved. Sports have not been organised with rules between the groups. Despite creating some sort of Equestria games, there weren't any rules, and there was no control over the competitors. A newer version of the games was created, which was named the All Equestria Games, with only 3 events, and it isn't organised by area of origin because, you only have Earth ponies in one place, only Pegasi in another, and now they're randomly grouped. And finally, episode 19. Small animals are shown to create weapons of war, have strong societies, and have traditions and cultures. So those are the episodes that I'm covering today. Got a few more developments, I guess, but it's kind of, in terms of the social law, it's just what you'd expect really from any show, I guess, with generic things such as what task does the Queen do, stuff like that. But I guess some of the magic is interesting, such as the fact that someone can sneeze and do magic. I mean, does that defeat the point of a unicorn, perhaps? We'll see if that gets worse, I guess. But it's also interesting that they are considering things that weren't considered in Generation 4, such as how do we treat competitions based on physical abilities if some of them can fly. I'll add all of these to my lists, and then I'll come back to you guys again with a video, a part 4 somehow to this series. You guys seem to be enjoying it for some reason, so I'll keep going. Until next time, this has been Nick.